Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa with Next Up is Lisa. I am hoping that you had a very Merry Christmas and happy holiday, and I also hope that you had a Happy New Year. I'm ringing it in with those that you love. I pray that each and every one of us will have a productive, healthy, and prosperous new year. So I wanted to just really come in and do what everyone is doing and just kind of talking about their channel for the new year. I don't make resolutions. I just kind of have some goals in my head that maybe I'll write down this year. But one of the things that is heavily on my mind is the fact that I'm cooking, again, too much. So I've kind of made a promise to myself to not overcook, meaning not cook too much food or not cook food that my family isn't necessarily interested in eating. Fun fact, my son has recently gone pescatarian, so that's really been a challenge for me because I eat all kinds of food: chicken, fish and seafood, obviously, as well as pork and beef. So that limits some of the foods that he eats, since he is now pescatarian. So I went out and, well, not went out, I went online and found some recipe books that might help me cook smaller meals for when I don't cook those things that have those dishes that have fish and seafood. So here's one of them. This is the Cook's Dinners for Two. It's a very, actually very good cookbook from what I can tell so far. I haven't made anything, but there are a number of recipes that cover all kinds of food, things that are meatless as well as fish and seafoods, beef, chicken, and pork. Everything has a beautiful colored picture with the description of why they chose certain things to do and some of the challenges that they had in making some of the recipes. So I'm actually looking forward to doing a number of these with you, and I will try to do these and share them with you on my channel. One of the other books, cookbooks I picked up was The Complete Cooking for Two, which Cooks and America's Test Kitchen, I don't know, for some reason in my mind they're like brothers and sisters, or used to be, but I see some of the recipes that are here are also here. Now, what I haven't done is a one-to-one comparison to determine if they are in fact the same exact recipe. The Cooking for Two recipe has is how many pages? Like about 160 pages. This one, the America's Test Kitchen Complete Cooking for Two cookbook, is 440 pages. So this cookbook is actually very good too. From what I can tell, it also has color pictures of each recipe, and it gives you step-by-step instructions for those things that are important for certain parts of the recipe. It also tells you why the recipe works, and which I think is sometimes important, because when we're trying to do things, make certain recipes, we don't understand why it works, because some of those things, why it works, might actually apply to some of those things that we are trying to perfect on our own. So I actually like that that part of this book. And they also have like tips for success. For this particular recipe that I just opened, is beef and broccoli stir fry, and so their tips for success is tips for stir fry success, which, you know, hey, that might actually help us out. This one talks about having the right vegetables, the right proteins, how to marinate your meat, swapping a wok for a skillet. So I'm looking forward to getting into this recipe book with you also, and sharing that those recipes. One of the other things that I have done is I picked up the Best of Taste of Home, and this is the 2020 edition. This has 138 recipes, and they actually have a number of recipes that I've earmarked that I'm interested in. These are not recipes for two. but doesn't mean that I can't cook other recipes, especially if it's something that's pescatarian, or if I'm gonna have other people over. So a lot of the things that they've done, they have Baker's Dozen yeast rolls. And if you've hung with me for a while, you'll know that I am newly into doing yeast rolls. You'll be proud of me because I have now expanded and have done cinnamon rolls, which my family is ecstatic about. They have the best ever mac and cheese. Now here's to be honest, my sister makes the best ever mac and cheese. But I'm just gonna try this one day just because it says this is the best of the best and the best ever mac and cheese. There are a couple of cookie recipes. This one here I made, and you will see in the following recipe, in the following video. This is called the best ever big and buttery chocolate chip cookies. I made these last night, made them up last night, and you have to refrigerate them overnight, and then I will be baking these off and sharing that recipe with you. But there are a number of other things in here. They have a lot of soups, some drinks, and not just alcoholic drinks. They have drinks that are non-alcoholic. They have things for breakfast, slow cooker meals, and things like that. So there are a number of things from here that I will be sharing with you also. So that's kind of the way I plan to do my channel over the next maybe 2 or 3 months. Again, cooking from the 2 cookbooks so that I can cook more for 2, which will help me not waste food and be able to have a nice dinner and then have something for lunch or as a dinner for the following day. And as usual, I'll be sharing some other things with you along the way, things that I come across either from Pinterest or from other YouTubers or other cookbooks that I might come across. So I hope you'll hang in there with me and you'll come back and visit my channel so that you can see these awesome recipes come alive. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. And if you are a return subscriber, welcome back. You know how much I enjoy spending my time with you. I again hope that you have a wonderful new year, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.